Have you ever met someone who walked into your life and instantly stirred your heart, but also your doubts? One moment they're warm, attentive, talking about the future, maybe even mentioning Allah and good intentions. The next moment, they're distant, vague, sending mixed signals, leaving you staring at your phone wondering, what just happened? Maybe it's that almost relationship that never became halal. Maybe it's a friend who is loving one day and cold the next. Maybe it's someone who uses Islamic words, but their presence slowly pulls you away from Allah, from your salah, from your peace. And in your quiet moments you whisper, Ya Allah, why did you even allow this person into my life? What was the purpose of this? In this video, we're going to talk about exactly that. Why Allah lets confusing people enter your life, and the hidden messages, protection, and lessons He might be showing you through them. Before you blame yourself or obsess over every message and every moment, you need to remember something very important. Your life is not random. In Islam, we know this clearly. This world is a test, and tests don't only come as sickness, money problems, or big disasters. Many times, the hardest tests come wrapped as people, as attention, as affection, as opportunities, as almost relationships that shake your heart. Allah already told us He will test what is inside our chests. And part of that test is, will you choose Him over your feelings? Will you choose His guidance over your attachment? Belief in Qadr means this person did not slip into your life by accident. Allah allowed it. But here's the key. Allah writes who crosses your path, but you choose how you respond. Confusing people are often not punishment. They are positioning and preparation for a wiser, stronger, more awakened version of you. One of the first things Allah may be showing you through a confusing person is the state of your own heart and your boundaries. Think about it. This person comes in, and suddenly your standards start to shake. You used to say, I will only do things the halal way. But now you're replying to messages at 2 a.m., sharing your heart with someone who hasn't even made anything official, letting your emotions go where your deen says, slow down. Confusing people often blur the lines. They're not fully bad, but they're not fully clear. They give you just enough attention to keep you hooked, but not enough commitment to give you security. And Allah is watching. Will you protect your heart for His sake? Or will you hand it over to someone who hasn't earned that place? Ask yourself honestly, am I seeking this person's approval more than Allah's? Do I silence my discomfort just so I don't lose them? Do I ignore red flags because I'm afraid of being alone again? Sometimes, Allah allows a confusing person into your life so you finally learn to say no when your soul is not at peace, and to put boundaries that honor Him, not just your feelings. Another reason Allah may let confusing people enter your life is to sharpen your discernment, your ability to tell who is truly good for your soul and who is just good for your ego. The Prophet gave us a powerful image. The good companion is like a seller of perfume. Even if you don't buy anything, you still walk away with a beautiful scent. The bad companion is like a blacksmith. Even if he doesn't burn you directly, you still walk away with smoke on your clothes. Now think about this person. After talking to them, do you feel lighter or heavier? Do you feel pulled toward Allah or distracted away from Him? Is your heart calmer or more anxious? Sometimes, Allah lets you feel the confusion and chaos of the wrong people so that later, when He sends the right ones, you immediately recognize the difference. You start to see the difference between charming and trustworthy. The difference between they talk about deen and they live by deen. The difference between someone who loves how you make them feel and someone who actually cares about your akhirah. Allah may be using this experience to upgrade your standards, So you stop choosing people based only on chemistry and start choosing based on character and taqwa. Here's a truth that's hard to accept when your heart is hurting. Sometimes the disappointment is the protection. You wanted this connection to work. You replayed their words. You imagined a future. You maybe even made dua with their name in it. And then it collapsed. They pulled away. The vibe changed. The door closed. In that moment, it feels like rejection. But what if, from Allah's view, it was redirection? Allah tells us that you may love something that is actually bad for you and hate something that is actually good for you. He knows what you don't know. So when someone suddenly switches up on you, when plans fall through, when they disappear without explanation, it might be Allah saying, I heard conversations you didn't hear. I saw intentions you couldn't see. I know the pain that would have come later, and I cut it off now. Your heart is asking, why did they leave? But your soul should be asking, Ya Allah, what did you just protect me from? The very thing that broke your expectations might be the thing that saved your iman, your mental health, your future marriage, your peace. What feels like a painful ending may actually be a merciful escape route from what you were never meant to stay in. Confusing people don't just reveal who they are. They reveal parts of you that you didn't know were still wounded. Notice what rises up in you around them. Do you feel a deep fear of being abandoned? Do you become obsessed with their replies because you're starving for validation? Do you tolerate disrespect because you're secretly afraid you won't find better? These reactions are not just about this one person. They are signals from your soul saying, there is something here that still hurts. Please take me back to Allah. Instead of only saying, they used me, they confused me, they hurt me, also ask, what did this situation expose inside me? Which wound did Allah just bring to the surface? Where have I been trying to get from people what I was meant to get from my Lord? Allah sometimes allows a shaking in your life so that what is unstable in you can be healed. So you run back to Salah with more focus. You fix your self-respect. You learn to love yourself in a way that doesn't depend on who texts you back. He's not just showing you their pattern. He's lovingly showing you your own, so you can break it, heal it, and rise. Think of this season like spiritual training. Before Allah trusts you with a righteous spouse, with children, with leadership, with bigger blessings, He often takes you through relationship training grounds, smaller, earlier tests that shape your character. That confusing person who came into your life, shook your emotions, then left you with lessons. They might not be your destination. They might be your preparation. Through them, you learn how to say no when something doesn't feel right in your soul, how to walk away from what is unhealthy, even when your heart wants to stay, how to prioritize your deen over your desire to not be alone. Every time you choose Allah over a person, you are spiritually leveling up. You are becoming the kind of believer who can handle bigger blessings without making them an idol. So instead of saying, I wasted my time, try saying, Ya Allah, thank you for the training. Don't let this lesson be wasted. Use it to prepare me for what you have written for me. Some people are not your forever. They are your classroom. So what do you actually do when someone is confusing your heart and your peace? First, pause and turn to Allah before you turn to them. Say, Ya Allah, if this is good for my deen and my life, make it easy. If it's bad for me, remove it and remove my attachment. Pray, istikhara, not just stalk their social media. Ask Allah for clarity, signs, and strength. Then, watch their patterns, not just their pretty words. Do they consistently bring you closer to Allah or further away? Set clear boundaries. Limit late-night chatting, emotional oversharing, and anything that pushes the line of halal. And finally, be willing to release them if Allah closes the door, trusting His wisdom over your feelings. Here are some simple checks. If someone routinely pulls you away from salah, modesty, respect, and obedience, that's not a lesson to endure. That's a red flag to leave. If someone respects your boundaries, reminds you of Allah, and your iman feels nourished around them, that may be a mercy and a trust. Even then, remember, every person is still a test. Good company should elevate you, not slowly erase you. You are not unlucky. You are not unlovable. You are in training. Through every confusing person, Allah might be testing your heart, sharpening your discernment, protecting you, exposing what needs healing, and preparing you for what's truly written for you. Nothing you went through is wasted if it brings you closer to Him. Whisper this with me. Ya Allah, guide my heart, guard my heart, and don't let me love anything more than You.